away, there is reason for some hope right now, and this is important. Queensland researchers are about to start a clinical trial using two drugs. One is an anti-malaria drug, the other an HIV treatment, but they're still trying to raise $10 million to get this trial going. Let's bring in Professor David Patterson from the Royal Brisbane Women's Hospital. Professor, really good to talk to you again. Thanks for joining The Latest. How close are you now to starting the trial, and who will be involved?
So at the moment, it's looking like that at Royal Melbourne Hospital and Royal Brisbane and Women's Hospital, it could be by the end of this coming week that we'll be ready to get started. They're the two closest to getting things ready. But we've been amazed that more than 60 hospitals around Australia have wanted to take part. And that's great, because that means getting out to regional centres will have access for patients so they can get onto this treatment trial.
Okay, so the chances though, what are the chances that will work, that it'll be effective, Professor?
Well, that's why we do a trial, because there's no certainties. The trial is going to be of more than 2,000 patients, and we think by having such a large trial, we'll really be able to show that one particular therapy is perhaps the best out of the different ones we're comparing, and also that it really prevents people from going from being admitted to hospital to ending up in ICU. We've already heard tonight from your reports around the world how ICU beds are going to be so precious, ventilators are going to be so precious, and so our aim is really to stop people progressing so they get so sick.
Now, the challenge, I'd imagine, well, there are many challenges right now, but one of the challenges you have is that you have hospitals around the country wanting to take part in the trial. You don't, however, have the $10 million that you need to pay for all of that. That's a challenge.
It is, and we've been overwhelmed so far by the community support, and that's continuing, and that will allow us really to set up the research infrastructure at those regional centres. Now, I have had conversations with Minister Hunt, and that's very promising, but governments aren't particularly nimble, so we're still calling out for the public to get behind us, to go to the rbwhfoundation.com.au and help us get moving so we can get the money to really reach out as soon as possible to regional centres and other cities around Australia.
Yeah, that's crucial. Now, just to be clear, Professor, if you get coronavirus and you end up in a hospital that isn't part of the trial, you can't get these potentially life-saving or life-changing drugs. Is that correct?
Almost certainly you won't be able to, and we've heard already about people getting various drugs from their GP. We are going into a situation where there is soon going to be an extreme shortage of these various drugs, and so almost certainly they'll only be available on the basis of this clinical trial if a person's got COVID-19.
Right. You're doing incredible work. We're relying on you, so thank you so much for sharing it with us, and good luck with the trial ahead. We'll keep checking on you with the progress of the trial, obviously. Now, viewers who want to donate can go to this web address, www.rbwhfoundation.com.au. We'll put all that on our website and social media, though, for you.